Hi there, this is Harlan Hambright. My introduction to Civita came in 1971 during a summer architecture program that the University of Tennessee did with Astra in Rome. When we first got to Rome, Astra found out that I was actually a photographer and engaged me to photograph their wedding. We spent a week in Civita during that summer where she and Tony had begun renovating villas. To supplement my architectural photography practice, I've been making Matterport virtual tours for about 7 years. When I found out about creative retreats at the Civita Institute, the project I wanted to do came to mind immediately. To celebrate my 50th anniversary of my visit there, I put in for this retreat to create the virtual tour of the entire town. For those of you unfamiliar with the Matterport system, the tour is created by combining 360-degree panorama photographs with actual 3D data that is captured with an infrared sensor on board. This data is transferred to an iPad, and the iPad physically maps the photographic information to the 3D data, creating this interactive 3D model. Okay, let's run over here to Piazza San Pietro, get a glimpse of it. In the entire tour, you can walk all the way across. And now we'll go back, and this is the old communal laundry. In general, I'd say that things haven't really changed that much in Civita in 50 years. The use of the little tractors, I guess, is the main one. This is Home Depot making a delivery of Tufo back in 1971. In the full tour, you can turn here and go see Brian Stanton's exhibit and the Geological Museum. My wife is a musician, and Laura arranged with the father in San Donato for her to perform during a service while we were there. And this is her singing in San Donato. What you're seeing is a screen capture of maybe 5% of this entire project. If you'd like to explore all of Civita, there's a link to the tour in the Creative Retreat section of the Institute's website, or you can go to harlanhambright.com. One important role that I think this tour can serve is to familiarize first-time fellows and retreaters with the town and actually how to locate the property of the Institute. It took me about a half hour to find the stairway that has the keys in it. Be that as it may, this is the entrance to the Institute's property. Here you first go into the studio. I don't remember any of, well, very little of this from 50 years ago. and I'm not really sure the history of Austria and Tony's property management and acquisitions, except for one space, which we'll get to in a minute. This is not the kitchen where we were, but these are my classmates from '71 after Austria yelled at us for not cooking. So we had dinner that we prepared. I'm not sure how good it was, but okay, now up the stairs here to Ruderino. Modest little quarters, but very nice. And we stayed here in Il Nuovo. The best thing about this one is in here we have a washing machine. Quite a luxury for Civita, I'd say. There's a camera in the mirror. That's another limitation of the technology. You can't really edit anything visually. Okay, now we're down going to Tony's house, which I do remember from '71, as you'll see here in a second. This is the garden that they were working on while we were there. And voila. I made dinner for Tony one night while we were there. My signature Marcella Hassan braised chicken thighs with polenta. I showed them how to cook it the easy way. After dinner, we retired to La Sala Grande, where my wife gave Tony a little recital. I'm going to let her take us out to the end of this presentation. From here, we're going to jog almost to the lookout down at Giardino del Poeta. Hope you enjoyed this.